Hi, Sam. Hi, Evie. How are you today? I'm sorry it's so late getting to you. Did y'all see the pickleball court that we installed? We were practicing that. We're also washing our hands a lot, and every time someone picked up the pickleball racket, we would wipe it down with wipes and switch off, hand sanitizer and stuff like that. But anyway, it was super fun. So um, I am going to also read to a few other friends tonight. So Sam and Evie, I hope you're okay with sharing this book. Um, I know that you obviously Hayes and Andy and Peyton who live down the street. But also we are gonna have Eric and Sam and Andy and I'm sorry, Andy and Peyton and Hayes, Kinsley and Emery, Ray, Ricky, and Anna, Catherine. Of course, Anna, I got to back up. Anna is a tiny baby. Catherine, Ren, and Emery, and Caroline, Margaret, William, Liza, and Drew. So they're all church friends of ours. And for my church friends, Sam and Evie live 2 houses down from me, and Sam is in 7th grade. I'm sorry, he's 7 years old in first grade at McFadden, so some of you might know him anyway. And he comes over to visit me, so that's why I started doing this reading, because I miss him coming face to face. So today's book is The Story of the 14 Bears. Hope y'all can see that. Let me turn this light off. Maybe that works. Okay. The Story of the 14 Bears. So this book is kind of old. So as you may know, I'm a lot older than all of your beautiful parents. So this book was given to me. It says, Merry Christmas to Collier, December 1971. So I was born in March of 1969. So does anybody know what also happened in 1969? So in 1969, it was the first time that a man landed on the moon. So that was a pretty cool year. So this book is The Story of the 14 Bears by Evelyn Scott, illustrated by Virginia Parsons. So it's so old it's falling apart, so I'm going to pull it out of its cover. Once upon a time, there were 14 bears. I always like picking out which one was my favorite one. There was Daddy Bear and Little Theodore. And Victoria, that was the mother bear. And there was Virginia, Veronica, Ramona, Henrietta, Flora, and Dora. Gloria, Emma, Anna, Joanna, and Hannah. And they all lived in hollow trees. Which bear do you like? All the trees look different inside. One had plump chairs with fringe. One had a velvet couch. And one had furniture with painted flowers. This one had a modern couch. This one had a braided rug. And this one had a Chinese screen. Look at all those neat rooms. I kind of like the painted furniture. This bear's house had a kitchen fireplace. This bear's house had a marble mantel. And this bear's house had a red tile floor. This bear's house was like a castle, and this one was small and cozy. Each bear had a separate tree house except little Theodore because he was so little. He stayed with his mommy and daddy. There he is. Every day, the 14 bears walked paw in paw through the forest, and the birds sang, and the breeze blew, and the sun beat on their ears. When they got hot, they went swimming in a big, deep, clear pool. There were lots of fish in the pool, but the bears never tried to catch them, so they were all good friends and played together. That looks like so much fun. Then the bears lay down on the warm sand until their fur was dry and glistening. Y'all see other animals in the forest? Y'all, there's my little friend Theodore. When the bears were hungry, there was always lots of honey. Flora had a honey farm with very special bees. They made different flavors of honey: chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, maple, and sometimes coconut. See, it says coconut, maple, strawberry, chocolate, vanilla. So my favorite would probably be chocolate. What would yours be, Sam? What about yours, Margaret? Then the 14 bears walked home paw in paw through the forest. And the birds sang, and the breeze blew, and the sun beat on their ears. So you see the deer and the birds and I guess the raccoons. Or are those skunks? I don't know. If that were in our neighborhood, there'd be turkeys too. They climbed the branch stairs and closed the bark doors. When night came, they went to bed, and they slept and slept till morning. And that's the story of the 14 bears. So what y'all think of that book? Y'all be really good to your parents and wash your hands and be courteous to the rest of your family members and say your prayers tonight. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.